Okay, another great aspect to the CRM is that you're going to have a ton of charts and reports and statistics on your dashboard. So this is about the dashboard statistics, and you can find that by clicking on your logo anytime in the top corner. And also when you log in, it'll be the first page that you see because these are important metrics to keep track of for your business. So when you log in, there's going to be a few different sections that you're going to see. I'll quickly scroll through so you can see all the different boxes that are here. This is a demo account that just has some random data in it. And so I'll show you just a brief overview of each section. So the first thing you're going to see is your financial summary. And so that's going to take your invoices, payments, and expenses for the last 6 months, and it's going to display them in a graph. This is a demo account. I'll show you, it'll look similar to this. Once you have some real numbers in there, you'll see, the blue ones, the green ones, and the orange ones or yellow. And you can highlight any one and remove it at any point. So let's say you only want to see your expenses. You can click on those and it'll eliminate those. And then you'll be able to see just your expenses, for example, for the last 6 months. And then you can always, add in, I want to see my payments versus my expenses, or maybe I want to see invoices versus expenses, so on and so forth. And then you'll be able to play with the chart like that to see different statistics. So going back here with the demo data, so from here, essentially, you've got this main part here, financial summary. It's one of the key metrics for your business over the last 6 months to know how things are progressing, and you can see that with the chart. Then on the right side, you have your pipeline sales forecast. So this is the dollar amount from every time you enter in a lead. When you enter a lead, if you put a dollar amount in the box where it says lead value, it'll calculate the total and put it here so you have an idea of what your pipeline is looking like. Underneath that, you have outstanding invoices. That's going to show a total of all the outstanding invoices. And if you click on it, it's going to take you to your invoices page showing the outstanding invoices that need to be paid so that you can do follow-ups and so on and so forth. Scrolling down, we've got our no-shows summary. So that's going to show a pie chart, basically, or a donut chart, with the number of people that have showed up for their appointments versus the ones that haven't. And so this is a good indicator of how many people are actually following through on their appointments, so you can figure out better strategies to make sure people do show up for their appointments, whether that's taking deposits or following up by phone. The system already automatically follows up by text message, but sometimes it can help to send a phone call or give a phone call as well to try and lower the red zone here, basically. So that's an important metric as well, depending on your business. And warranty summary, if your business offers warranties, this will show you how many people have activated warranties and then how many claims you've received for the warranties that are activated. Then on the right-hand side here, it shows your booking stats. And so it'll say, whether your bookings are up or if they're down compared to the month before. So in this case, it's saying that the bookings are up, and then it tells you, $299 this month already compared to 0 last month in the first 30 days of the month. And obviously this is just demo data, so it's just showing you the stats that are available, but it'll be reflective of your business. And it's going to tell you your busiest days of the week, and so it'll say like what number 1, number 2, and then number 3. And then it'll also tell you your slowest day of the week. So that way you can try and, increase bookings or make more appointments on Mondays, for example, because okay, that's our slowest day of the week. Let's try and speed things up on Mondays and generate more traffic. Then scrolling down, we have our services summary, and this you can toggle and you can see different years and you can go back in time. And this is going to show you essentially where most of your services are coming from. So for this demo company, basically it's detailing and tinting, and then windshield replacement. And then their other services fall somewhere under there as well. But this is a good indicator to show you which services are most popular and which services maybe you need to put a little more pressure for your marketing department to start pushing those services. Next to that, on the right side, we have gift certificates purchased. So this is going to show the dollar amount for the last 30 days and also the total for the year, so that you can see, okay, we haven't sold any gift certificates in the last 30 days, but we're doing okay for the year, for example. So, we should start pushing gift certificates more and see if we can get customers to purchase them for upcoming birthdays, for friends, or holiday gifts, things like that. Then we're going to scroll down and we have the interest summary. Once again, you can toggle this based on the years of your business. And from here, you're going to see whenever you put in a lead and you save their lead interest, or when you create a client and you put in their lead interest, that means like what they were interested in, why did they call you, what was the first service they were interested in. When you set that, it's basically going to add to your stats here so you can see, okay, most of our clients are calling for, a chip fix in a windshield, or for detailing or tinting, windshield replacement, so on and so forth. You're going to be able to see those metrics so you can see what people are actually interested in. And this is different than the numbers above here because this is what people actually converted for. So if I look at this, for example, I can see that detailing and tinting, we're actually getting more people in for tinting. But if I look at what people are interested in, it's almost equal, detailing and tinting. So that can start to tell you some insights into your business that, okay, we seem to be closing more of the tinting contracts. So how do we close more of the detailing? And that can give you some insights into your business. Then it's going to tell you your number of clients and how many new clients you got in the last 30 days. And then underneath that, it'll also tell you your recurring revenue. That's depending on your business. You may have recurring revenue set up or you may not. If you do have recurring revenue set up, it's going to calculate the total here, and then it'll say how much of it is monthly and how much of it is just yearly payments. And so it's a good way that you can forecast your company's financials. Under that, you have a very, very basic to-do list. It's a simple add an entry, save it, and then you can remove entries and so on and so forth. They'll appear underneath it. And it's just a quick way of, if you're looking at these stats and you realize you have something to do, you can put that in there as well. It was just a feature that might help with the management of your business, so we added that in. Then we come down to our last two boxes. The first one is your lead and prospect statistics. So this goes back to when you're putting in leads, and if you're converting those under the lead profile, watch the video on how to manage clients and leads, and it goes over how to change those from hot, cold, and warm leads into leads that you've won or sales that you've lost. And by doing that and entering those statistics each time you talk to a customer, and convert them or don't convert them, it's going to add to your stats here so you can check and see how you're doing, especially if you have sales teams. This is very helpful because then if you have your guys doing sales, you can see like, okay guys, we got to step it up. This year we've got 179 leads. This quarter we only have 8. In the last 30 days, only 3. We got to really ramp up those numbers. And the good news is we are winning the leads that we're getting, and it'll show you how many you're losing, so on and so forth. You can kind of work with your sales team to improve those numbers and statistics. Underneath that section, we have our last box, which is recent estimate activity. So when you create an estimate in the system, so under finances, estimates, you can do that by when you're on a client's profile, for example, or a leads profile, there's going to be buttons and options to create estimates for customers. And this is going to show the estimate activity from those estimates that you've generated. So it's going to show you, when proposals were created, when they were viewed by the customer, when they were accepted, when they were updated, so on and so forth. That's going to show in the list here. So it's a great way that once you've created a proposal for a customer, you can go back now in the dashboard and you'll be able to see, like, did they log in? Did they see it? And so here it'll show that they viewed it. So you can follow up with the customer and say, hey, listen, I saw that you viewed the proposal. Is there any reason you haven't accepted it yet? What can we do to kind of push this along? Who's the other decision maker I have to talk to, so on and so forth. And then you can get them to accept it. And then that's going to be this magic ticket that you're looking for here, where it says proposal accepted. So this is your dashboard stats in a nutshell. Lots and lots and lots of information here, but it's condensed in a really nice and presentable way that you can keep up to date on your business every time you log in, and you can really get a good feel for what's going on in your business and assess things so that you can continue to improve your business to generate more revenue.